Our second graph is going to be a bar graph. So again, go into File and you're going to open up the chalkboard template. I'm going to center that on my artboard. This time we're going to use the bar graph tool, and again you're going to drag and select an area within your guidelines. In the data panel, you are going to again import data, and this time we're going to select reasons and click to apply the data to the graph. You can close that data panel. In your tool panel, double click the scale tool and scale the size of the graph to 90% uniform, which is still going to be over the edge. With everything still selected, change the type formatting down to 9 points and should be ATC Onyx normal. And with your selection tool, and if you can use your arrow keys if you would like, nudge everything over so that the bar graph itself is within the sign area. We don't need to worry right now about the category labels. Right-click the graph with your selection tool and choose Type from the contextual menu. In the graph options, pick up the value axis, check Override Calculated Values, and in the division field, type in 4. For tick marks, select None, and then choose Category Access, and again, tick marks None. You can then click OK to apply your changes. Save this file in your WIP folder as Reasons graph. In your Layers panel, show the design elements, and you're going to have to slide over a little bit or shrink the size down, and select the coffee bean artwork. Go to Object, Graph, Design, and click New Design and rename the design Coffee Beans. And click OK to both of those to return to the artwork. Select the graph and Control right click and choose Column. Select Coffee Beans, and in column type select Repeating. Each design represents 50, and for fractions, chop design, and say OK. You can then delete the design element later and save. Right-click the graph and choose the data. Put an insertion point below Health Benefits and type in Social Experience. Hit the Tab key and type in 215. Apply, and then you can close the data. Using the direct selection tool, select the two lines at the left and bottom edges of the graph. Hold down your Shift key and change those lines to a half point with a 20% black stroke. Then select the type objects on the bottom, so the numbers on the graph, and change their fill color to white. Then select the type objects on the left and change the formatting to a left paragraph alignment and drag so that they all go right above the graph lines. You can use your arrow keys to adjust them. Then change the fill color of the type to white. In your Layers panel, show the heading and the background. Change the heading to "Why do you drink coffee?" Then you can save this file, and again you'll be turning that file in. Now you can go in and you can make adjustments to this if you see that my text is just a hair too close, so I'm going to go back in and nudge mine over just a little bit so it's not sitting quite so close to the line. It'll look a little bit nicer if I do that. And then I can save again and close this.